Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here at the Target Sports Stars Fishing Championship. Johnny, are you a keen fisherman?
I am, mate. I know you are too. You like fishing on the weekend in Romford, didn't you?
Ask your brother. Ask your brother.
You down the jukebox having it large, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened outside my front door at 4 in the morning? Do you remember?
Every interview
Well,
you...
blokes outside my front door either, as Big John would say.
Yeah.
It was you in your boxer shorts, completely skin tight to your body, just doing nothing. Do you remember him? Yeah, it was a shocking sight. One of the 8th wonders of the world. Good man.
8th wonder, I'll take that any day of the week. First of all, fishing tomorrow. Are you going to be catching some big fish?
I am, mate.
Big fish, catching big fish.
We won last time, so we're expecting big things. I did have James Wade on my team, who was a brilliant fisherman. But yeah, fisher in the name, fisherman by nature.
I've got your dad in my team. Have you? I've got, Big John.
Coogan has got your dad.
Should we do a Bosch bomb? Should we do a Bosch bomb into the sea?
Do a little friendly bet? Yeah, I'll get some.
Yeah, friendly bet. Go on.
Friendly bet.
So I'm on obviously Big John. I've got Terry Butcher.
You got Terry Butcher?
Yeah.
Where is he? Is he here?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh.
He's not here
Do you
yet.
want to do a bet who catches more fish out of your team and our team? Yeah. And the money goes to charity. 100 quid?
100 quid.
100 quid. All right.
100 quid for charity. There you go.
Right, so
Coogan's team, which features Terry Butcher, Coogan, Ali, and your
I feel
dad.
like you and my dad are going to be absolutely crap at fishing. So
Who have you got in your team?
I've got Ellis Genge, and that's all I know so far.
Okay,
And,
so 100 quid.
100 quid.
So charity your choice or my choice, yeah?
Havens House Hospice.
I was going to choose Havens House.
Perfect.
Havens House Hospice,
Yes,
perfect.
either way to Havens House. Yes. Okay.
Right. How was Future Ventura? Is that where you've been?
Fuerteventura was very nice, not Future Ventura.
Fuerteventura.
Yeah, it was very nice, lovely, peaceful, not too rowdy, just a perfect place to train, you know. Adam Bailey's gym, amazing place, nice and hot, good food, breaks up the training monotony a little bit, you know.
Did you think you'd be in camp so soon after the last fight?
Not really, who's ringing me? Is it Big John? No, Adam. Adam will have to wait. Did I think I'd be in camp? No, but Eddie got in the ring straight after and said we've got to keep active now, we've got to keep going, and why not? Boxers need to be paid, we need to earn our money, and I'm very lucky to be an opportunity where I can be out again so soon.
So you've done, what, not even 2 rounds in the past 12 months, really?
That's the other thing about it as well, it's about staying active and getting the rounds under the belt, and Rudenko is someone who will give me that. So did I say his name right?
Rudenko, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you were saying it. You were saying Rudenki before, wasn't you?
That is the biggest lie ever.
Rudenki, and we had to correct you. Yeah, thank you.
That is the biggest lie. Rudenko.
Just say it how you spell it, mate. Rudenko. Yeah, but it'll be tough. I'm expecting this. I know I say this every fight, but he is actually the toughest this time. Been a distance with Zhang, Povetkin, Hughie Fury. Fought Jared Anderson, took 5 rounds for him to even get him out of it at this stage. So it'll be a tough test, and everyone thinks Jared Anderson's the top, hottest prospect in the world right now. So it'll be a challenge to get anywhere near that, you know.
Yeah. Jared Anderson was only fighting him, 2 fights ago?
Yeah.
And now you're fighting him. That just shows where you are at in your career, right? Surely.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, mate. You really love me, don't you? What was he like at the Copper Box? Was he going for it? Who was Eddie Hearn said that you was like, this is the perfect night for you. England winning in the football. Romford Army night out. This is you all over. Bash.
Well, you know, I have to stay impartial because Alan Babbage, great fighter. But but it was a very good night. That's all I'm going to say.
That's it, mate. It was a good night. And I saw Babbage afterwards. I know obviously he's going to be gutted, but I wish nothing but the best for that man, because he is a good man. And he sold the fight well, and he believed he was going to win. And the whole team did. And it was just satisfying to stop him in 30 seconds.
Can we talk about the morning after?
The morning after, I bet you didn't expect to be waking up to me that morning, did you? I saw you talking at 3 o'clock in the morning in my brother's room to some poor bird who you'd cornered, going, so, I mean, this is what I literally heard out of his mouth. So you broke up with him 2 weeks ago, did you?
didn't even know this.
Oh, he went in like this. He was on the chair, and he was like David Brent. So 2 weeks ago you broke up with him, right? I was like, what is going on? I thought, I've got to leave now because I don't want to listen to any more of these painful chat-up lines from Joe Pugh. She was a nice looking lady as well. Did you get anywhere?
No comment, but that
Not because I woke up next to you in your bed the next morning and you looked shocked out of your mind, didn't you?
Do you know what? This is the God's honest truth, right? I don't remember what you said anyway. I don't think that's true. But the God's honest truth, when you woke me up, I still didn't realise you was next to me. Because all I saw was your dad. I still...
Coogan and Big John standing over the top of you and your face...
All I saw was your dad, right? And then you stopped the recording.
Dream about him anyway, wouldn't you? One of your dirty dreams. Yeah. Big John, that's what you're into, isn't it? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that if that is.
Definitely not. Anybody who's into Big John, like, complete respect, but that is not what my dreams are about.
There's a few out there probably who are into that sort of thing. No problem with that. You know, more power to them.
Right, listen, you hold the camera here because you're going to tip tap around this. Let's get straight into it. Sorry, still your interview, Joe. Are you going to fight Derek Chisora?
I saw what Eddie put out today. I've been asked this question before on IFL Live. Someone asked me if I'll fight him, and it's a great fight. I know that for sure. It's a great fight, but I've got so much respect for Derek Chisora. He's a legend. But if I had the chance to fight him, I'm not going to say no, am I?
You go and smash his face in, yeah?
No, I'm not going to say that about Derek. I'll punch him nicely in the face. That's what I'll do. It will be a nice, respectful punch on the chin as many times as I can, and I'm sure he will respectfully punch me back.
I think you and Chisora does the O2, no problem.
I think it does. My fans would absolutely love that. Imagine all the Run for Ball army going up for that. And Chisora, after that last win, it's a great win. My good friend Joe Joyce, I expected him to win that quite comfortably. And he's just beat Joe Joyce, who's beat Joe Parker, who's beat Daniel Dubois. So Derek Chisora is still a player in this game, a massive player. And I'm not going to say any more than it would be an honour to get in a ring with Derek Chisora if he wants it, but it's completely up to him.
What is all this talk?
This talk of what?
No, what is all this talk? Potential opponent? Oh, I've got so much respect for Derek. Yeah, of course, but you go in there, earn your money, have a scrap.
Can I not do that in a respectful manner? Punch someone respectfully? You've never heard of that? You can do that. I've done it many times.
You'll have the trash talking here, Johnny.
Yeah, I know you do, but you're not going to get no clickbaiting out of me. I will respectfully punch Derek in the face if he wants to punch me in the face as well.
I'm going to pass it back to Joe.
I just want to ask you, just still on the Derek Chisora, this is weird, still on Derek Chisora, you got brought in for sparring pretty late on into your camp. It was only like a week out before your fight against Babbage. Yeah. So obviously I'm not going to ask you how that sparring went, but how did that sparring go?
No comment. No comment whatsoever. Great sparring. Other than that, it's great sparring. Shoot fighters have got great. They're really energetic. They really bring the heat. Derek Chisora brings the heat more than anyone. And you're going to know, even when you spar him, you know you're going to get war. So every time you get in that ring with Chisora, whether it's sparring or fighting, expect bloodshed. That's all I can say.
Okay, Frank Warren done an interview today where he was asked about Eddie's comments. He said he'd like to make that fight because...
So is Derek with Frank Warren now?
Yes. Derek is actually under contract for his 49th and 50th fight.
Eddie and me, Derek and Frank and Big John in the middle doing the announcing.
Well, that's what we're saying. It's a 5v5.
We could all have a chicken ball at the press conference, you know.
It's 5v5. That's what we're saying. There is 5v5 potential for this fight.
It is, yeah. Let them do their thing. I just do... When Eddie tells me what's going on, I just go about our business, talk to my team, and we'll get it done. But it is a great fight. I'm not getting above my station and calling for it and going bang, 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 I really want it. But if Derek fancies it, I would be honoured. Bash.
The other name that Frank did mention in that interview, in another 5v5 scenario, is Moses ITAUMA.
Yep.
Obviously, Moses' sensational performance against Mariswak over the weekend. Would you entertain that fight right now?
I'd entertain any fight right now for any money. That's correct, because I'm a professional boxer. It's about getting paid, and if it can make sense, it makes sense. But I've not been approached by that, and whatever happens, it will be a decision that's made by my whole team.
That fight, though, realistically, that could be an absolute...
Big fight.
Like, that could be a giant domestic fight that could even have world titles attached to it in the future.
He's a young man himself, younger than me, a lot younger than me, and he's touted as the next big thing. And I think rightfully so. I think there's a lot of potential there. And, yeah, who knows in the future. I think that could be a really good fight down the line.
Excellent, Johnny. Thank you very much, Speed to IFLTV. We've got the bet going on, £100 at Havens Hospice.
That's what it's all about.
We shall see who wins. We'll probably get some more content and annoy you tomorrow
You're
whilst
putting
you're...
400 quid forward as well, aren't you? Make it up to the 500 quid mark.
Go on, I'll put a pound.
Ask my boss. Ask my boss.
Oh,
Ask my boss.
no shake from Joe Pugh.
And please do not wake me up tomorrow morning, Johnny.
I won't, mate. Don't worry. You hoping to get lucky? Is that why?
No, me and Coogan are sharing a room. No, I'm joking. We're not. We may.
I've got two singles in my room.
Oh no, we've got one double.
Oh, lovely.
So.
Spoonathon.
Spoonathon. Well, who knows where Warwick will take us? Johnny Fisher, thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. Have you ever been Warwick before?
Yeah, I've been here twice before, mate.
For this?
I've been to visit the university when I was looking at unis, and I made the best decision and chose Exeter over at Warwick as well, which was a great thing. It's not much in Warwick. You've got Leamington Spa just up the road. Like one time, I had a nice lamb and chicken kebab there. Fantastic.
The only reason I know why Warwick exists is because of the In-Betweeners. You've seen that In-Betweeners episode, haven't you?
Trip to Warwick. Yeah.
Warwick University.
When he wipes his private parts on the curtains. When he says he uses the curtains to wipe his private... You don't know In-Betweeners as well as me. The real ones know. Yeah. And he eats the bonsai tree.
Yeah, he does eat the bonsai tree. Johnny, thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. This is taking a turn, as it usually does. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.